Conversations with them two. Voice of the people, the crew for you. Culture, creativity, knowledge, hope, opportunity, bring the light of lives. We shine, we break on through. Conversations with them two. Culture, creativity, knowledge, hope, opportunity. Your voice matters, your gift shine through. Conversations with them two. Yeah. You are the stage. Shine. Culture, creativity, knowledge, hope, opportunity. Your voice matters, your gift shine through. Conversation with
Yo, family, what's going on? Hey, everybody. Welcome to another powerful edition of Conversations with Them Two, the Shenanigan Crew. I'm your boy, MJ, and
I'm Lady Des.
And tonight, we celebrate Black History Month, not just by looking back, but by pushing forward. And when we talk about legacy and culture and vision and leadership, tonight's guest, well, she represents every essence of it.
You're right.
Oh, thank you for that. Are you talking about me?
I am definitely talking about you.
Thank you. I am Councilwoman Katrina Baskin from the beautiful city of Miami Gardens, and it is
But listen, y'all, look, MJ, she is a champion. She is for the arts, a visionary leader, a woman creating a space for the fine arts. I am so excited that she's here tonight.
Absolutely. And, she is definitely Black excellence. And, she has brought notoriety to her town, the city of Miami Gardens. So she's been doing it up and doing it really, really big. And I think we have some Wi-Fi issues, but ladies and gentlemen, when she comes back, we have the opportunity to speak with the city of Miami Gardens councilwoman. She's got this big thing, Broadway and the Gardens coming. And when we get her back, we're going to let her tell us all about it. Our special guest on this evening is Councilwoman Katrina Baskin. But until then, what's going on, Desireesha?
She's back.
Oh, okay.
Councilwoman, can you hear us? All right, we'll just wait till she come on in. But yeah, MJ, what's up?
What's up? That's good. All is well. How was your weekend? I know you had a busy weekend.
I did. I had a busy weekend. It was a tough weekend. This weekend was very, very, very tough for our family, but
condolences and hugs.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, we're pushing through. We're just pushing through. And I did get a chance to complete some of my tasks on my agenda. So that's a good thing. I tried a new restaurant. That's an even better thing. So it was all well.
Now, you said you were pushing through. If I push you, would that help you feel better?
No. Let the Lord fight my battle. I'm trying to win. Victory is mine. Okay.
I would have pushed you through the finish line.
Nah. So what's going on with you? You got a lot going on.
No, you know what? Announcements I have nothing to announce. Everything. Yeah. I went out of town this weekend. I had to go and celebrate my cousin's 29th musicianship anniversary.
Shout out to
Anita Hill. We had the opportunity to travel to Jacksonville, spend time with one of the eldest cousins in the family. We spent some time there, and then we went on up to Georgia and partake had to partake in what y'all call it? Quartet? Yeah, some of that.
Did you like it?
I mean, it's quartet, it's music. I like music. So it
Listen,
wasn't it,
were you scooting?
no, I didn't scoop. I was busy filming. I was the cameraman for the evening. So there was no scooting going on.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Listen, everybody, you are tuned in to Conversations with Them Too. MJ and I is just chatting it up until Councilwoman Katrina Baskin logs back in. I think she's having Wi-Fi issues, but we're just waiting for her to come on in to tell us about her vision that she is getting ready to spearhead this Friday. In the city of Miami Gardens, the beautiful city of Miami Gardens, Broadway in the Gardens.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a whole lot going on when it comes to the arts in Miami Gardens, and there will be a couple of music concerts coming on that the councilwoman will be telling us about, as well as other initiatives that benefit the arts in Miami Gardens, and so much more. So, speaking of arts, um, your little niece has been delving into the arts herself.
Listen, she was born for the stage. That's all I can say. She was born for the stage, and she knows that she was born for the stage. That's the great thing about it. You know, when I was her age, MJ, I was forced to get on the stage. I did not want that life, but you know,
Ma'am,
these
ma'am,
children
ma'am,
children are
you
different.
can't prove that to me these days.
This I'm so serious. I was afraid of the stage. Oh, there is Councilwoman.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it's the internet in the office, but I was determined, so I'm on my phone right now.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay. You still look good. You still look good.
Thank you. Just a
All
different
right.
angle.
So
Gonna do her intro over.
absolutely. All right, so family, tonight we celebrate Black History Month, not just by looking back, but we're going to push forward and talk to the councilwoman all about legacy, about culture, vision, leadership, and she embraces and pushes it all. And she is none other than a visionary, a champion of the art, a leader. She's a woman creating space for Black excellence to
Yes.
shine in a major, major way. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome from the city of Miami Gardens, Councilwoman and the visionary behind Broadway and the Gardens. Once again, Miss the Councilwoman Katrina Baskin.
Oh, I got to clap to that intro myself. Listen, he not even on payroll.
I'm telling you.
Thank you so much for that intro, and it is such a joy, a pleasure, and an honor to spend this evening with you all. And I'm ready to talk about all things great.
Yes, yes. And we're so happy to have you with us tonight, Councilwoman. We just welcome you. We welcome you. What inspired you to create Broadway in the Gardens?
So last year, I heard about the $30 million budget cuts to the performing arts industry, which affects a lot of our after school programming, a lot of our nonprofits that cater to the performing arts, whether it's dance, singing, art, acting. And so I kind of went on a tour. I mean, it didn't really dawn on me what I was doing. You know, they say hindsight is 2020, right? So
Right.
I thought that I was just going around in the community just to make sure that these organizations and programs were aware of what was going on, what was coming down the pipeline. And little did I know, during that time, it was like an eye opener to me. So I was brought up in the arts. I know what the arts did for me. I kind of played around in a lot of different things. I danced. I sang background. I'm not a lead singer. Sang background in the choir. Dance. I played the piano. My mom thought I was an artist, but I was real good at tracing, y'all. But the arts is, that's where it's at, and it's all a part of our culture as well. So going around and visiting, I was blown away at the talent and the amazing programs that are right in our backyard. And I'm like, wait a minute, we have to give these talented individuals, young and old, a showcase to display their talent for the world to see. And so I started with my Save the Arts initiative, going around talking about it. I'm like, you know what? I got to do more than this. And hence, Broadway in the Gardens was birthed last year.
Now,
Wow.
why did you decide to launch it in the middle of Black History Month?
It just happened that, I mean, to me, God knew what he was doing, but for me in that moment, it just the timing. So I think I did my tour right after school started last year. So maybe like September, October. And then the end of November, I'm like, we got to do something. I'm like, what could I do, big enough that has more, it's not just a show, but a major purpose behind it. And I'm like, wait a minute, Black History Month is coming up. What better time to do it in Black History Month? And it's beautiful. I mean, the people came out last year dressed in their African attire. We had art on display from our local high school. We had a poet. We had a harp player. We had the jazz band from Florida Memorial University. So, yes, it is a show, but it is a beautiful experience of African American culture.
I love that. And how does Broadway in the Garden celebrate? Because you just touched on it just a little bit, but how does it celebrate our lineage, our culture, and our history
Oh, well,
through
thank you
the
for
art?
asking. So, through Broadway in the Gardens, as you know, it takes place during Black History Month. So last year was different acts paying homage to different eras of our history. So, we had a young Black opera singer. We learned so much about opera music and the
Oh,
contributions that African Americans made to opera music. We had Peter London Global Dance Company, which is an African American global dance company. They participated, and then we had some students from Northern High School that danced and sang last year. So the production that you will see this year is actually the Broadway style production that I had the vision for last year, but it was brand new and I was very nervous. I didn't know what God was doing at that time. So that's why that show was what it was last year. But what we're doing this year is a Broadway style production. It showcases the greatness of Black Americans from Africa as kings and queens. We touch on the Middle Passage. We touch on the Harlem Renaissance, the Civil Rights Movement. Of course, we go into the traditional Black church and then
mhm.
up until present day and how great we have become due to our resilience and because of our ancestors that paved the way for us. So all of that is all in the show.
Now, Councilwoman, what gap did you see in our community that made you say, you know what, the time is now?
The gap that I see is I feel like, and it could be just me, I'm just one person with one set of eyes and one set of ears, right? I feel that we don't have enough opportunities for talented individuals to showcase their talent. So, of course, for kids, if they are in after school programs, if they, participate in church and they sing and dance and things like that, they have that opportunity to showcase. When it comes to young adults, the older, and I can speak for myself too, the older you get, unless you're going hard, you're a full-time artist, and we know how difficult that can be, then you really don't have that many opportunities, and then quality opportunities as well. So if you go to New York to a Broadway production, those tickets can range you anywhere from 200 up to $800, depending on the show, depending on the actors. It all depends. And so I'm like, we need something quality like that for our talented artists right in our own backyard. We can go out, we can dress up, we can bring that same experience right to our own people. And then not only are we being entertained, but we're learning as well. We're being educated as well. We're being reminded of how great we are at the same time.
Absolutely. You're talking about Broadway in the Gardens and the effect that you want it to have. What do you want people to actually feel as they're watching Broadway in the Gardens? and then what you want them to walk away with. What do you want them to leave with?
Yeah, my deepest prayer is that the takeaway is simply a reminder. It's simple, but it's so big to me. Is a reminder of where we've come from. And although our ancestors have fought for so much, we're literally still in the fight. If you think about it, we are
Absolutely.
still in the fight. And so oftentimes we get caught up in our day-to-day activities, our day-to-day duties. If we got kids to take care of, if you have a job to work, you're taking care of this and that, and we kind of, it's easy to forget, right? And then for some of us who become successful, you think you've done it all by yourself. We have to remember to pay homage and give recognition to the
Yes.
people who worked hard for us to make it possible for us to vote, who made it possible for us to get an education, who started the fight, and we are continuing the fight for equality. We have to remember that, and that is very, very important. So I want people to feel, I want people to be entertained because we love to be entertained, but don't lose sight of our greatness. I want you to feel great. I want you to feel like, it's still dream, still have a lot to look forward to, still know that, yes, we are still in the fight, but look at all we've accomplished, right? And I want them to walk away with that as well.
Awesome. Awesome.
Speaking of the fight and wanting them to walk away with something, there's a powerful production that's featured called The Rise. Tell me a little bit about that.
So that is the rise. I'm going to give y'all a little tidbit of it. So, my parents have always said I had an old soul. Like I love history. I love hanging out with the seniors. I love it. And so this production, The Rise, it takes you on a journey. I don't know if you all remember the movie The Scrooge. You remember that movie? So it's similar to that, right? It takes this successful contractor on a journey through his history so he can remember the price that his ancestors paid, the sacrifice that they made, the pain and the suffering that they went through in order for him to be the successful contractor that he is today. So that is the rise. He has this awakening, and he rises to the occasion. And it's a message for everybody. It's not just a message for him, but it's a message for everybody. That is the biggest takeaway.
Wow. Now, MJ, check this out.
Yes.
She has one of the most renowned, sought after playwrights, film directors directing The Rise, Yanel Aris.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, let me guess.
Yeah, no, when I tell you, and it's funny, we think we want to do something like when we want to do it, but timing is everything. Because if I tried to put this same production together last year, I just know it wouldn't have been as great. I would not have made the connection with Yanel. Yanel was actually working on something else around this time last year. The playwright that I spoke to, I just kind of told him the vision. His name is Irvin Plummer. I told
Mhm.
him the vision. I told him the storyline, what I wanted the message to be. He was able to write the play. Um, all the way down to the lighting techs and the stage designers, like everybody just timing is everything. Timing is everything. So all of the pieces have come together so beautifully.
You know,
Yes.
and I like what you said that timing is everything, and that's why we cannot rush God or put a time frame on him, because if we do that, we're going to miss the blessings that he has for us. So God's timing is everything. Now I want to
Mhm.
ask you, what makes this production unique?
What makes it unique is that we have a lot of local talented artists, which aligns to the vision that I initially had for it, to give our local talent an opportunity to showcase their talent. We have kids as young as 11 years old. We have adults as old as, I won't say it. Adults get a little touchy by their age. But that is what's most unique. It's an original piece. It's a Broadway style production. We have some amazing singers, amazing dancers, great actors. Some of our teenagers from the local high school who want to pursue an acting career, and they talk about how honored they are for this opportunity to practice their craft. So that is what's most unique about it. It's going to be a sold out show too. That's another thing that's unique about it.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. And we've heard now that a little birdie told us that this is not just a play, it's an awakening. What does that mean?
It is an awakening. As I mentioned, like it's a reminder for us all, but it's also an eye-opening experience for us to say, you know what? I am great. You know what? My ancestors did pave the way, and I can do whatever I set my mind out to do. I am smart. I am brilliant. I am strong. I can do these things because, like they said, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. If you think about it, our ancestors never would have thought that we, you two included, that we would be doing what we're doing today and be successful. We are game changers. We are trailblazers. We're making a difference in our community and everywhere and everything that we do.
Wow. You're so right. Why do you feel that it is critical for our youth to experience this kind of storytelling?
It's critical for everybody, the young, the old, the middle age. Because for kids, remember now they're taking a lot of our history out of the schools,
Right.
right? And so when I'm an educator too, and I've seen the trend of kids and how they learn and their attention span over the last 20 years. So when I first started teaching, kids were more, they would sit down, they were okay with lecture style teaching. Um, they were more in tune, like they were more ready to learn. As the years went on, you cannot, especially today, you cannot expect kids to sit down and just listen to you teach, take notes, and then be prepared to take a test. We have
Right.
to be more creative. Our kids' attention spans are a lot shorter. They have a lot more things to think about. They have a lot more distractions. So for the kids, this is a way for them to, and it's a family-oriented production. So for the kids, it is a way for them to be entertained and learn, because yes, it's a play, but it's based on facts. Okay, it's based on facts. And then for the middle and the older age, it is a reminder, because truthfully we should know our history, so we can, some of us can be learning and some of us can be reminded. But it is a true reminder to all of us, as I mentioned, of just how great we are, and simply of our history.
Absolutely. And you have done a phenomenal job with putting this all together, bringing us Broadway in the Gardens. When exactly is this taking place?
It will be Friday. Y'all, I got 4 days. What's today? Monday. I be counting on my finger like the kid. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. Friday, February 27th, 7:30 p.m. at Florida Memorial University at the Lou Ross Performing Arts Center.
And what is your long-term vision for Broadway in the Gardens?
My long-term vision is for it to be an annual experience, right? And then in between, I have a vision to do other things leading up to Broadway for next year. So it won't just be you only hear about Broadway in February, every February, but there will be other opportunities for more poets to have a platform, for more dancers, for more actors, but on a smaller scale. But just giving people an opportunity to show their talent.
Beautiful.
So I'm
And it's
guessing
gonna
that you're
grow,
gonna
and
get.
every year it's gonna be bigger and better.
So I'm guessing you're gonna have the opportunity for me to grace the stage too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me add your name to the list, because
Listen,
I
Councilwoman,
forget it.
he needs to be on somebody's stage. Trust me.
I can tell. I know. I
You
can
see how
tell.
he came in hot tonight. Let me tell you, he is something else.
And he be ready. Like
He,
this like
yes,
say, he
do.
be he be on go. He's
Yeah,
on go.
listen, on gas all day long. Jesus.
But
But
there are so many people that are reaching out to say, I want to be a part of the production. Like, I don't have space this year, but I'm making my list for next year. And then, like I mentioned, those other opportunities throughout the year. So don't worry, I'll be giving you a call, Mr. Mike.
All right, all right. I'm ready.
so, we're talking about people wanting to get involved and they're just hearing about it for the first time. What kind of community support is needed to bring this vision to life and to support the arts for this generations and generations to come?
Come to the show. That's it. Just come to the show. When you come, you bring a friend, and when you and your friend are there, you take pictures, you do video, you tag, you post, you talk about your experience. Although we have social media, word of mouth is the best marketing tool ever. Okay, so for everybody that's going to miss it this year, once they hear everybody talking about it, they see everybody's videos, they will be sure to be the first ones to get their ticket next year.
That's
And
fast.
speaking of tickets, give us information where they can find out how to get those tickets.
So tickets are available on Eventbrite. It is broadwayinthegardens.eventbrite.com. And you know what I'll do? My people might be mad at me, but there is a student code that gives you tickets half off.
Come on, student code.
So tickets are my VIP is sold out. So VIP tickets were $100. Those are sold out. And general admission tickets are $75. I have student tickets for $40. The code is students, all lowercase, and it will give you the tickets at $40. So if
Okay.
you go on, the easiest way for me is to say go on Eventbrite, go on the search bar, type in Broadway in the Gardens, it'll pop right up. Select your ticket, put in that code, click apply, and it'll give you the tickets for $40. Don't tell nobody I told y'all that, because
Y'all heard it first here on Conversations with Them Too. So if y'all tuning in, you watch that replay and you want to go, listen, go to
yes,
Eventbrite, look for Broadway in the Gardens and type in students and get them $40 tickets. Y'all fill that house, all right?
yes,
And
yes, yes,
and
yes. Fill
family
that.
realize that this play it's not just a play. It's not just a production. It's a whole movement. If you don't know where you came from, you can't know where you're going. And the
Yeah.
rise is definitely going to take you on that journey. The councilwoman herself decided that she thought it not robbery to bring Broadway to Miami Gardens. And listen, if you can't make sure that you satisfy home first, then
Yeah.
just throwing your money away, you may as well invest it back into the community.
I'm telling you, I met a young lady who she was getting ready to buy Broadway tickets to celebrate her birthday with her friends in New York. And I bumped into her at an event. I was complimenting her. She had this really cute outfit on. And I said, "You like you're into the arts." And she said, "Why you say that?" I'm like, "Look at your fly outfit, your hair." Like she was just fly from head to toe. And I'm like, "What are you doing Friday, February 27th? You should come to my show." And so I handed her the flyer and she's like, "What, Broadway?" She's like, "I was just talking to my friends about going to New York for a Broadway production for my birthday." She's
Wow.
like, "Bump that. I'm coming to your show. I'm going to have," and I said, "It'll be the same experience, but even better because it's in your community."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And you said it, we have so many talented people right in our backyard, and we miss those people. And just you providing this opportunity for them to come out and also be a part of this event is just awesome. Now, listen, what does Black history mean to you?
Black history means to me celebrating the past, honoring the present, looking forward to the future. And I heard someone say something that really stuck with me. He said, "We're always talking about the past when we talk about Black history, but we have to realize that in this day, in this present moment, we are Black history. We are making history." So we have to hold on to that and think about that when we're making our moves, when we're making decisions, how we carry ourselves. We ourselves are going down in history.
You're absolutely correct. And saying that, Councilwoman, 10 years from now, what do you hope Broadway in the Gardens would represent?
The excellence, African American excellence. And you know what? By that time, City of Miami Gardens will have their very own performing arts industry. I mean, performing arts theater. And my hope is that after my term is complete, that Broadway in the Gardens will live on, and it will be a huge production where people will travel all over the world to come to Miami Gardens to see Broadway in the Gardens.
Wow. You know what? This makes me proud because, like I said, I was formerly a fine arts student, and I currently reside in the city of Miami Gardens. And just to see the evolution of where Miami Gardens has come from to where it is now and where it's going to continue to go is just amazing. MJ?
Well, the key word was you were a student of the fine arts, but you are still in Miami Gardens. Yes, you are.
Listen, it got me where I am today.
I was just about to say that. Absolutely.
It got me where I am today. So I don't undermine none of my experiences.
No, you're not afraid of the stage. You're not a
Now,
stranger to the mic.
through school and church, people just kind of pushing me up there. As time went along, I got comfortable.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. I mean, practice makes perfect. The more opportunities you get to get up there, the better you become. And look at you. Just look at you.
Come on. Tell Councilwoman, tell MJ, because he missing it.
He heard what I said.
He sleep.
I did.
Oh.
Councilwoman, let me ask you this. For the aspiring students and young people that are interested in acting, that want to be a part of the very next Broadway in the Gardens, where can they find that information at?
Just email, you know what you said, the young audience. So what I'll say for them is follow me on Instagram and then you'll see the updates. And when we do casting calls and things like that, my Instagram is Councilwoman Katrina Baskin. And I do respond to messages. I respond to emails and all that good stuff. So yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
All right. So all of our artists, businesses, churches, families, y'all get involved. Get involved. This is something great that is getting ready to come to Miami Gardens. It happened last year. It's happening again this year, bigger and better. And they have one of the most renowned, sought after directors directing the ride. So y'all don't want to miss this. Y'all don't want to miss this Broadway production. Come out. And when is it again, Councilwoman?
It is Friday, February 27th at 7:30 p.m. But don't get there at 7. It's not 7:30 CP time, okay? It's 7:30 for real time.
For real time.
Try to get there at 7 o'clock because there's a lot to see, a lot to experience from the time you enter the campus before you even get to the theater. I'm not going to give away all the goodies, but from the time you enter the gate on campus, it's going to be a beautiful experience. You want to be there. You don't want to hear about it after the fact.
Absolutely. And family, in order to get those discount tickets, you have to watch the replay, because we're not going to tell you. Watch the replay. And then go to Eventbrite, put the code in, and pack out the house at Flomo for the Rise Broadway in the Gardens. Councilwoman, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yes.
I appreciate it. I really do. You all could have had anybody else on your show tonight, but y'all chose little old me, and I appreciate that.
Listen, it was the Broadway in the Gardens for me.
Okay.
It was definitely Broadway in the Gardens for me. And formerly being, like I said, again, MJ, a fine arts student, this is much needed. And you said it at the beginning, all of the cancellations and the cuts and everything that they're doing to the fine arts program. I think fine arts is one of those areas that actually built our community. And
absolutely.
It's definitely needed. It's definitely needed. And so when I saw Broadway in the Gardens, it just automatically captured my attention to say, hey, what is this? What is happening in Miami Gardens? And
Yeah.
when I heard the mission and the vision behind it, it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. So just as MJ has said, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Councilwoman Katrina. We appreciate you. We thank you for your leadership, your vision, and your commitment to culture and community. It says
Thank
a lot.
you. Let me ask you, are you all available Friday night?
I am not. I'm
Yeah.
actually flying out. We had death in our family, so
Oh,
we'll be
sorry to
going
hear that.
to town.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had a previous engagement, Councilwoman. However, I will put it on my schedule for next year. I will clear it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
enjoy
And
and
then
become a
then
part.
you can watch because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be talking about it on social media. So look out.
There you have it. And you
All
know
right.
what? We'll even have you back afterwards so that we can talk about how great it was.
Recap.
And yeah,
Yeah, I would like that. And
MJ,
then I'll bring your nail with me when I come back.
okay, that'll work. That'll
Yeah.
work.
we love your Neil. Hey, MJ, hopefully you'll be in this show next year. Not only attending, but you'll be in the show, and we could
Oh,
bring a whole busload.
I
This,
got your name on the list.
all right. Well, I'm auditioning now.
Oh, goodness. But thank you all again. I appreciate the opportunity. I really do.
yes,
Absolutely. Family, for those that are watching right now, we're talking to Councilwoman Katrina Baskin. It's all about Broadway in Miami Gardens. It's going down this weekend. Make sure you check out tickets at eventbrite.com. Watch the replay to find out how to get those discount tickets to pack out the house. Because if you're not there, the only thing that's going to be missing in Miami Gardens is going to be you. So make
yeah,
sure you pack out the house. Des,
yes.
anything else we're missing?
All I was going to say was tonight we were reminded that Black history isn't just something we remember, it's something we build. And that's what Councilwoman is continuously to do with Broadway in the Gardens is build. So Broadway in the Garden is not just a stage, MJ.
It's a movement.
It's a
It's a
movement.
movement. It's not just likes. It's not just applause. It's a declaration, MJ, that our story matters. And it's going to always
Absolutely.
matter, no matter how they try to take it away from us. Our story is what it is. We're going to stick to it, and it matters.
Most
Absolutely.
definitely. So, Councilwoman, thank you again. Family and friends, listen, we do this each and every Monday night at 8:30 in the p.m. Councilwoman is putting on a stage play, The Rise. Make sure you check out Eventbrite, watch the replay to figure out how to get those discount tickets because we want you to make sure that the house is packed and we want to make sure that Broadway in the Gardens is definitely a stop on the map for this year, next year, the year after, and the year after that.
Yes. Yes.
But before
Yes.
we go, we want you to click like and subscribe our YouTube channel. It's Conversations with Them Too, the Shenanigan Crew. Oh, we got a book too.
What you say?
We got a book.
Yeah, we got a book. Tell them about the book, MJ.
Oh.
Okay, so the book, You Are the Stage, it's a roadmap to getting you anywhere in not just music, but in industry as well. You know, it's a guide and a roadmap to how to maneuver your way through this media business. And it's going to take you from A to Z. And, you know, we've got places for you to take notes, some affirmations, and I guarantee you will like it. So you can go to Amazon and get your copy, or you can email convo with them too at gmail.com for your autograph copy. Make sure you know, we put your name in there and all that other good stuff, and we'll make sure that you get it as well. I think that's about it.
That's about it. It's a wrap.
All right, family. So join us next Monday night at 8:30 in the p.m. Once again, Councilwoman, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. We definitely appreciate you. Family, you know what time it is. It's time for me to tell Lady Des, get off the stage.
Wait. MJ, we want to say hello to everybody that's in the chat. We're not ignoring you. I'm sorry. Joe Sims out of Washington, D.C. is on Ty Live. Hello. Flo Wright. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. She said, I love this. And Councilwoman Baskin, is so awesome.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is. Okay, go ahead, MJ. Finish.
Get off the stage.
All right.
Y'all have a good
Good night, everybody.
Until next week. Peace out.
Thank you, Councilwoman.
Thank you.